You've watched her on TV analyze the most recent political conflicts. She's composed, sharp, and well-groomed. However, that buttoned-up image is shattered by Jessica Tarlov's recent photo drop, which reveals a series of risk micro-bikini photos that viewers will find hard to believe. By the end of this script, you'll understand why some viewers are wondering if serious political pundits should ever show so much skin, and why even grown-ups are deeming these images improper. Jessica started it off with an unexpected Instagram post that tagged a secluded Mediterranean coastline with the caption, "Beach Day Vibes." With her legs crossed and wearing a bright green string bikini that fits her contours like a second skin, she is seen in the first picture lounging on a chaise. The light brazenly illuminates every line of her body. The bottoms tie high on her hips, and the top's straps loop precariously over her neck. She grins seductively as she looks off camera, and her hair falls in beachy waves. This stance would look more appropriate in a fashion magazine than on the feed of a political expert. Upping the ante, Jessica is shown standing in crystal-clear water with her hands raised, fingers flowing through her hair, and her hips thrust forward in a posture that accentuates her profile. Spectators claim to see more than they expected, because the bikini bottoms are so thin that they might be used as ribbons. Comments poured in right away, with some criticizing her for distracting viewers from important political matters and others applauding her confidence and fire. The context of these images is what makes them so contentious. Jessica Tarlov is not just any she frequently appears on political talk shows, where she analyzes polling data and policies while seated erect behind a desk. Instead of the assets on exhibit, viewers tune in for insights. These bikini photos, according to critics, threaten to damage her reputation since the punditry suffers if she substitutes beach briefs for policy briefs. Jessica's supporters argue that she is entitled to the same personal freedom as any other adult. They contend that media women are unfairly scrutinized and held to standards that male analysts would never have to deal with. They claim that, if a male pundit shared comparable images, people would shrug, but Jessica's micro-bikini moment incited indignation. Jessica's responses in interviews were characteristically candid. After a demanding season of on-air arguments, she said that the photo shoot was a gift to herself. The tiny bikini appealed to her since it was bold and liberating. She reminded detractors that a woman's body is just her body and not a political statement, and she apologized to no one. That position only served to intensify the argument, taking it from online forums to talk shows on Sunday mornings. Stylists claim that Jessica spent hours behind the scenes choosing the ideal suits, with each cut designed to highlight a distinct feature of her body. Photographers remember her dancing in between photos, which promoted spontaneity and fun. Although the finished photos have a purposeful sense, they also convey a sincere happiness and nearly childlike delight in the sun and sea. Advertisers, who earlier wooed her for family-friendly sponsorships, are now reconsidering, however, their worry. More conservative viewers may become offended if you associate with such offensive imagery. That decline in business interest demonstrates how a single bikini picture may have a significant impact that extends well beyond the scroll. Jessica is shown standing on a rocky ledge at sunset with her arms extended and a sheer sarong billowing. Behind her in the series' last scene, the bikini appears as if a secret has been unveiled. Her triumphant look is evidence that she is the owner of every decision she took, every flesh flash, and every headline she generated. Share this video if Jessica Tarlov's bold bikini photos caused you to reconsider how we evaluate public individuals and the persistent double standards. Let's oppose the notion that a bold body and a bright mind cannot coexist and advocate for the right to express oneself regardless of the platform.